will prop up your life.
This is too heavy. I can't even stand up.
Dad, that's the weight of books. Reading is justice. I won't help you until you understand that with your body.
Please, Motoko. I need some help.
What's going on here? What in the world are you guys doing? Are you a fairy? No, I'm the goddess of Ridu, not a fairy. But why, your dad is... I think he's gonna die. Oh, I understand the situation right now. Motoko, you want to tell people the importance of reading books, right? Yes, I try with someone close to me like my father. But why did you use the physical weight of books?
Teko, thank you for helping me out. This is all my fault. Ever since I named my daughter Motoko, she became obsessed with books. The Chinese character for Moto means book. Just yesterday...
Why won't you read books, Dad? Do you understand that the world will become utter chaos without books?
Oh? I'm scared. Even when she coughs, it feels like she is practicing some kind of religion of books. The coughing sound also means book in Japanese.
Sir? You know that's just a coincidence, right? I agree that reading books is totally very important. But Motoko's claim has lacks details. That's why I came here to prop your life up. Let's make some changes to show you the wonders of reading. I'm confident in my reading comprehension skills, but I'm sucks at explaining skills. I figured. That's okay. I have a great idea.
Oh?
We should have your father actually see the future without books. You can do that? I can't, but my god friend can help me with that. So, give me a moment, please.
A future where people stopped reading books. I'm actually curious to see what that looks like.
That would definitely be an apocalyptic world.
I don't think so. Oh.
Phew! There, it's done!
This really is an apocalyptic world!
See? I told you!
Hold on, wait! There's no evidence to tell us that the world ended because people stopped reading books.
It's true that there may not be concrete evidence. However, there is certainly a strong correlation between this future and the fact that people stopped reading.
Oh?
So, let me explain the process that led to this destruction. Motoko, would you help me? Of course I can! Let me start by explaining the benefits of reading. First, we can grow our imagination. There are some books with extensive drawings, but for the most part, we need to understand the material through reading letters. Hence, our imagination is trained by visualizing the sentences in our head. Secondly, we can gain wisdom. When you hear wisdom, many people think it's about having a lot of knowledge. But instead, I think it is actually the power to see things objectively. For example, imagine a person born in Japan reading a book about international law for the first time. That person will learn that the US admits possession of guns and will realize how safe of a country Japan is. So, reading allows us to view things from an objective perspective. Thirdly, we can practice our vocabulary. There is a reason why it's easier to learn new words through reading instead of memorization. Do you know what is it, Motoko? Yeah, that's because you can learn how to use these words in various situations. That's exactly right. Even if you learn new vocabulary, if you can't use it when you want to, you can't say you actually know that word. Pure memorization does not lead to output. If we summarize what we said so far, reading books makes you smarter.
That is true. I now understand the benefits of reading. But how is it possible that the world would end?
If the world didn't have books, I would destroy it myself. Calm down, Motoko. Stay. Although the decrease in human intelligence due to the loss of reading is one factor towards distraction, you are right that it is only an indirect cause. There's actually one direct cause hidden in it.
A direct cause?
Yes, that is by losing all books in this world, the reliability of information plummeted.
Oh? That doesn't ring any bells for me.
I understand. Let me explain in steps again. We have many ways to gain information. In other words, we use different types of media. But I want you to think about ones beside books. For example, there's an internet, social media, TV, radio, newspaper, and magazines. However, these forms of media are unfortunately lack of credibility. For the most part, it is important for these platforms to gain view counts and subscriptions. So there is a tendency to spread skewed information. It is common to see clickbait, and there are many examples where the subject, persona, or information are altered by the media platform. Information is unreliable, especially on the internet and social media platforms, because anyone can spread false information without limitations. We tend to believe that websites popping up in the top of our search engine and posts that are shared that most are factual information. However, this may not be true, making it easier for fake news to disperse in this world. On the other hand, we can say that books are the most reliable source of information. This is because the risk of sending false information is greater for books. For example, even if you make false claims on TV, radio, newspaper, or magazines, all you have to do is ignore it or apologize for information flows rapidly on these sources. For the internet, there will be no problems as long as you delete the article. But books as a media platform are different. Since information lasts long for books, if you mistakenly spread false information, and that becomes a problem. 1. The author and publisher's credibility are damaged. 2. A large amount of money is used to recall and collect the books back. 3. In a worst case, the author and company may be sued. I know this is an extreme case, but if a book is labeled as false information, it is over. That is why authors and publishing companies do extensive research and they receive peer reviews from third parties prior to their publishing. Since various people fact-check the contents, skewed, and false information are removed before the public reads them, it is not crazy to say books are selling reliability to the people. However, if books disappear from the world, the public will be filled with unreliable information. This is a big problem. Sure, soon after the disappearance of people may be okay because they remember the true information. But what if this scenario continues for generations to follow? Society will very likely become a place where people cannot tell the difference between factual and false information. Within several hundred years, people will lose the ability to pick and choose the correct information, and the world will be full of fake news. Perhaps this could lead to crowd manipulations that can end up causing a catastrophe like happened with the Nazi Party. Or a nuclear war could happen based on the misunderstanding. In fact, even today, many researchers raise the possibility of the news war happening because of fake news. So, if society sees even more unreliable information than today, it makes me scared even thinking about it.
You're right. Your story explains very well why this world ended.
See? I told you, Father!
Yeah. But, Teko, considering what you just mentioned, wouldn't you say a future like that is actually coming soon? I used to read lots of books when I was young, but by the time I noticed, I completely stopped reading.
You are correct. Because of the emergence of smartphones, people's interest in reading is sharply decreasing. The number of bookstores have been reduced to half in the past 20 years, and the publishing industry is declining. Ebooks and audiobooks are gaining popularity, but since enticing free content like YouTube is on the rise, it might not take too long until books really disappear from the world. When that happens, it is not certain that the world will end, but there is no doubt that it will be a scary time for mankind.
Thank you, Teko. That makes a lot of sense. I think I'm going to bookstores from now in order to maintain the culture of reading.
Sounds like a great plan. I'm one of the 7th grade class in charge of intelligence. So it makes me happy that you found your love for books today. Wait! Hold on, Father. We still haven't figured everything out yet. What kind of books do you think my father should read first? I think he should start with genre that he is interested in. Enjoying books is the first step to good reading habits.
Interesting. Then I'll start by buying 50 erotic novels.
Oh, your father still needs some help. Later on, Motoko's father was introduced to the weight of books once again. The end. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you have enjoyed. Please subscribe my channel and give me a lots of likes.